Hi, Wilfried. About a year ago, you were formally hired by Columbus, and in a year, we're here at MLS Cup. What has this city meant to you, embracing your football, your ideas, and being on the verge of a championship?
I'm grateful. I'm grateful about this. I'm grateful to work for an organization that is clear about what we want to do, also with the people in place. And also with my players, because you know that without my players, I cannot do anything. Yes, I have a vision like every coaches, but at the end of the day, the players are on the pitch and they try to write the story that we want to do. So, but I'm happy, and also with the city, with the fans to give emotions. And I think that the city, the fans, the organization, and my players deserve it. So that's why we are here, but I'm pleased for that.
We're going to take a question to our left.
Coach, obviously LAFC is very adept on the counter, and I'm wondering to what degree do you have to tweak things in order to kind of blunt that impact? I mean, obviously you guys love to have the ball, but to what degree do you maybe have to shift and tweak things?
No, listen, it's going to be the in terms of style of play, we faced already this kind of style of play. You know, the team who likes to counter. Philadelphia, Cincinnati, we have a lot of teams like this. So it doesn't change for us the way we prepare the game. What it changes is the emotion, how we're going to deal with the difficult situation during the game. And for me, this is the way that we're going to be able to handle this kind of situation. But don't get me wrong, at AFC, they are really good players. They are quick also up front. So the idea is going to be good on the details and try to when we have the ball, try to attack the box as soon as possible and then as many times as possible, but also try to be balanced like every team. And we have to be aggressive, because if we are not aggressive, we're going to be in trouble. And what does it mean to be aggressive? Means that we know that all the team that we faced, and LAFC is going to do the same. They're going to try to play the ball in behind, to keep the ball also because they can keep the ball, don't get me wrong, but they're going to try to play the ball in behind. And this is something that we have to be aware and be good tactically, but also technically to prevent that. But we know that they're going to get in behind for sure. Now we have to be good also to minimize that.
Take our next question to our right, Patrick.
Wilfried, when you were introduced right here almost a year ago, you talked about wanting to get to know your players before you and Bez made any moves. And then throughout the season, you guys made a number of moves to improve. You're now here. How do you kind of evaluate how that process worked? I don't know if many teams have done this and then found the success from it so quickly.
It's been a good exercise for me and for the club, because this is not easy to take this kind of decision. But at the same time, the way we work every day, in terms of decision to make the move, it was not easy. It was easy because we knew exactly what kind of player that we need to improve the team. And again, with the collective work, we've been able to add pieces regarding what I need for the team. So I'm really happy for that, because I don't know, next year, maybe we're going to stay the same, maybe we're going to move, I don't know. But the idea is all the time try to have clarity about the vision and clarity about the profile to maximize our chance to get the right player at the right place. This is the idea. So we'll see. But I'm happy for that.
Hey, Wilfried, obviously this was a bit of a transition. When you come in, you bring in your new ideas, your new tactics, philosophies. At what point did you know that this team had a legitimate chance to really compete for MLS Cup and at the top of the league? Was it preseason? Was it at some point during the season, a moment?
I would say at the end of the preseason, I was happy already, because in terms of concept, in terms of we have different layers of concept that we want to implement. and they've been good already. So with my staff, we felt that we were ahead. But I would say the game against Club America, I saw something. Because, as you know, Club America, this is really good. And we knew that everybody was waiting for this game, but my players stood up in the way we want to do it. So I would say this game could have been, you know, the trigger to move forward. And it's going to be a bit weird what I'm going to say, but also the 4-3 against Orlando. Because we knew that Orlando is a good team. Before the last 10 minutes, we had a good game. But the way we conceded the goal, it was not because we made mistakes during the game, during the play, sorry. So it was more about a bit of a savviness. And because of that, I used this game to try to convince my player that we are on the right path if we are able to adjust this kind of situation. So I was happy for that.
Is it okay if we summarize that in English? No, I got you. The first question was that you took a risk, you stepped out of your comfort zone coming to Columbus. Is that a risk that has paid off or that is paying off? And summary, I'm not sure if it's paying off just yet, I can't say, but you know that as a person, I do enjoy taking risks. And I think when I made that choice, it was the right decision to come here. And so right now I'm very happy with where we are and we're here again. Second question, was that good? Yeah. Second question was with Kelly, could you repeat the question?
Talking about Kelini,
Yeah.
so Kelini told me that he likes the way we play and we have the ball, but we are efficient with the ball. So I said that when I was with the academy and also with my players, I like to show the way Chiellini and Bonucci, when they were playing together, the ways they were defending. Because for me, this is a masterclass of how to have certainty when you defend. The way you bump a bit the opposition, the way you connect with your teammate, the way you do the box defending, the way you try to disrupt a bit the attack. For me, it's a master. And also, I didn't say it in French, but for me, Chiellini represent for me 2 words that I like. Every day we use that is compete, but with joy. And Chiellini, this is the way it is. So yeah.
We'll stay to our left, Charlie.
Wilfried, you may not want to do this, but I hope you will anyway, to speak about yourself for a moment. You spoke in the past about coming to Montreal with a backpack. You had a Canadian dream of sorts there, and now you're coming to Columbus, and it seems like you're living in an American dream. I know you have a focus on the match, but I hope you could maybe reflect a bit on your journey in life and in football.
My daughter, I have a daughter, I have 2 kids, and my daughter asked me this question. Why did we come here? And what does it mean for you? Because I was in France and I was happy over there. For me, it's all about, there is one virtue really important for me, and in life, this is courage. Without courage, we cannot do anything. So it's been my life in terms of travel. I travel a lot. I knew that one day I will go somewhere in the world. And listen, I'm really grateful about everything. I wanted to become a coach. I didn't know where, but I wanted to become a coach. And I'm happy because I am able to see different culture. I am able to grow as a man, to grow as a coach. And I'm really pleased of that because this is tool for me to educate my kids. So I do my passion. This is my job, but at the same time, I'm happy. Simple as that. English?
English? Would you like me to try or
I tried.
try it? Okay. I think the question was
Under pressure.
under pressure, playing under pressure. Yes. About, I didn't hear the question that well, but it
No, I
sounds
said
like,
I'm gonna do it. So he told me it was a question regarding LAFC has a lot of experience because they won last year and they have good players. So how can I do to prepare my team to face that? So I told them that because of what we lived during the season, all the highs and lows that we had, and I don't need to tell them that this is LAFC, that this is the final. They are ready for that. And the fact that I have few players that they want something, but also have young players. I like also the fact that we have freshness. And sometimes freshness, this is good to play the game and don't think too much about the situation. So that's why for me, it's all about helping them to control when we're gonna have bad moments during the game, but they are ready to compete against this team.
Take our next question from the front.
Wilfried, you've had a lot of players this season come up from Crew 2 who won the title last year and have played vital roles for your team this season. What's impressed you most with their development overall, and how pleased are you that they've been able to rise to the occasion in basically a full year?
First of all, Laurent Courtois and the staff, from the reserve, Crew 2, they did a good job. Also, the coach in the academy did a good job because Aiden also was with the academy. So the way I am as a coach, yes, we have to win games, but I like also to develop players, and especially in MLS because with the salary cap and all the rules, we have to be good to develop players because we cannot change players like this. So it's been my life. And I have the same satisfaction when we win games, but also when we can see the way a player improved. So it's been the case with all the players that we have, the young players. And what I like about them is it's about the fact that they are coachable, but also they understand that to achieve something, you have to be brave. And you have to put sometimes your ego on the side to be able to reach what we want to do. And sometimes they don't reach what they want, but they learn a lot. And my staff and I, the objective is to catch these moments for them to understand that this is the way you have to do things to maximize our chance to move forward and to get better. So my job is to develop players and to develop people. And this is what I do every day, young or old player. And I'm happy for that because I live also for that. I enjoy that. I embrace that.
Take our next question to the left.
When you're looking for players to bring into the club recruitment, not the technical side, because that's obviously a given, but what kind of profile, what kind of personality, mentality are you looking for in your players? And related perhaps a little bit to that, how difficult is it as a selection choice when you have a guy scoring winning goals off the bench and another guy making assists off the bench? Is that quite a tough decision for tomorrow?
Yes. So regarding the first question, what the type of profile that I'm looking for is 1, effort, 2, brain, and 3, audacity. So if one player doesn't have the effort, he cannot play for me. And after that, audacity, because the way we want to play, we have to be audacious and offensively, but also defensively, because we talk about offensively, but when we are trying to be high on the pitch, we have to defend the big space. And sometimes the players, they don't want to do that because they have to take care of the ball, but also they have to defend behind them. So that's why they have to be audacious for that. And the brain, because The way I see my job is to give a structure, but to give the possibility to my players to express themselves. And to do that, they have to be good to think about in terms of IQ soccer. So, and regarding the second question, is all about, I call it the dynamic circle. What does it mean? It means that everything is dynamic. I'm going to start with few players, and after that, the subs going to be starters, and the players out of the team is going to be sub, and they can be also starters. And the idea is we have a quote that we like, is we, not me. It's all about clarity about the role of every player, knowing that every player is going to have an impact to help the team to win. It could be during the game, but it could be also during the practice. Because the way they compete all day, everyone, it raises the level of each player. So for me, I try to be honest with the player, but the idea is I don't like to have a big group because I want to connect and I want to involve everyone.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll take our next two questions from the right. We'll go to Joe in the front and then Brianna will be next.
Wilfried, Joe Lowry, thanks for taking the time to do this. Thinking about tomorrow's game and LAFC and specifically how they defend in their 4-3-3 shape. As you've been preparing for this game tomorrow throughout the week, are there specific areas that you look to that you all might be able to exploit, whether that's in the wide areas if they don't drop their wingers back or something else on the field tomorrow? Thanks.
Listen, most of the team, when we face opposition, they try to block the middle because they know that we like to attack it through the middle. But depending what we see, the objective is we play depending the opposition, what the opposition is going to give us. So yes, we have a plan. And the idea is to stick to the plan. But I like after 20 minutes or 10 minutes, depending what we see, to change maybe one or two positions because we see that we can attack on this way. So the idea is to give clarity to my players regarding what they have to do tactically for them to be able to play their game. So yes, LAFC, we prepare something, we're going to attack one way and try to be balanced and defend it a good way. But the idea is also to have also the possibility to move and to change the way we want to attack during the game. So after that, the game plan, I cannot give it to you, it's normal. But yeah, we have a clear plan about the way we want to attack the team and to defend, yes.
You've spoken a little about what it's been like coming to this team and being here for a year, but what has been like as a coach having players, especially the ones who were here last year, buy into your coaching style and trust you and trust what you're saying and telling them what to do on and off the field?
It's a pleasure. I'm grateful about this because I do this job for that. I don't do this job to win because it's normal to win. Everybody wants to win. I do this job because I like to empower people that I don't know about the vision that I have. And I like to see how my players are able to take ownership about the vision that I put in place. And my job and the job of my staff is to make sure that we use different tools to help my player to take care of this vision. Because at the end of the day, this is not us on the pitch, this is them. So what we can do as a staff to be clear about what we want to do, but also to have creativity, the way we play. So my players understood that. I am really demanding with the way we want to play. Really specific, they know that. But it's really important also to care about the human being behind that. Because to be able to embrace that, they have to feel good as a people, as a person. So I have no problem to tell them the truth. I have no problem to be honest with them because I have to. And I think that honesty, as a human being, this is good for everyone. This is not easy because sometimes I hurt people in terms of with my words, with my decision, but they know that nobody is above the institution. And if I take this decision is because this is the best for the club, for the team, and also for the player individually. So it's all about trust, like you said, but we cannot buy trust. I have to act. I have to be myself and I have to act for them to have this trust. And it takes with time. And after that, it's a day-to-day work, it's a day-to-day behavior. Try to create a safe environment also for them to be able to express themselves. And after that, comment on dit?
Try and.
It's a tries
error.
and errors. And I play with that.